Hello.
I'm John Thomas Kobos. It's 5 o'clock on this Thursday, May 7th, and meteorologist Kellianne Klass joins us. So good to have you.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Did you notice it was like slightly cooler this morning?
Yes, I did.
And some rain.
Yes,
I
a
enjoyed
couple
it.
of sprinkles this morning as well. Yeah, we actually had a cold front move through early this morning, so our temperatures are just slightly cooler compared to this time yesterday. Some of our cooler spots are going to be north and west of town. In Beeville and in Sinton, you're almost 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. Most of us ranging between 6 degrees cooler to almost 10 degrees cooler. So we're at 66 right now in Beeville. We're at 71 degrees in Corpus Christi, so much cooler than yesterday, but still on the mild side this morning. Upper 60s for Freer and 70 degrees in Alice. Our front now way down to the south, pretty much hovering at the moment over parts of Brooks County, Kennedy County, Clayburgh County, as well as Jim Hogg County. Couple of showers that we were tracking early this morning in Kennedy County are quickly beginning to push offshore, so just know that we will be watching with the potential for some rain, but most of that is now down to our south and pushing offshore. Otherwise, in terms of humidity, it's very comfortable in B County this morning. Everyone else seeing dew point temperatures in the mid-60s, so still comfortable, but you're definitely feeling that drier air for our northern locations. Now, this morning, this afternoon, and this evening, we can allow maybe 1 or 2 isolated showers up to a 20% coverage, but our temperatures today only warming up into the 70s. We'll talk much more about the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Have a couple of passing showers throughout the day, though. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday. We reached 89 degrees. We're much cooler today, nearly 10 degrees cooler at 77. And it's all thanks to a front that has passed through. Every single location today will be a lot cooler. We'll see our high temperatures top out into the mid-70s across town, and winds picking up out of the northeast at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Our front now down into our southern counties. We were early this morning tracking a few showers, even a couple of thunderstorms out in Kennedy County. Those are now pushing offshore, producing some lightning. So if you're in Kennedy County looking off towards the east and you see some lightning, it's because of those showers and storms that are already off the coast. As we go throughout the day today, the front continues to clear, but we'll get some pieces of energy working throughout the night tonight into tomorrow as well, which will help to increase our threat of showers and thunderstorms. So they'll start off in Laredo. They'll continue to push from west to east. So by early tomorrow morning, we'll track some rain and thunderstorms in some of our central and eastern locations, and then another batch of thunderstorms on Friday as a second wave of energy rolls through, producing showers and thunderstorms around Laredo, pushing into the coastal bend. So that's why on Friday we have a 30% coverage of rain. That's more for the evening hours. Today we're looking at a 20% coverage of rain, and when everything is said and done, we're looking at about a ½ inch of precipitation to some locally higher amounts of maybe even an inch of rainfall, even higher underneath some of those heavier downpours. But at least for today, we'll stay on the mild side. Temperatures in the 70s, mostly cloudy conditions, a few isolated showers in the morning, in the afternoon, as well as the evening. The overall highest coverage today will be right around 20%. Now, today into early tomorrow morning, there is the potential for a strong to severe storm, which is what the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted us in. I think this is going to be more for the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. This threat will expire at 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to be from those thunderstorms that roll through around midnight and after midnight. Right after midnight, we'll start to see them push into our western locations. Scattered rain, scattered thunderstorms around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. By 5:30, most of the thunderstorms will then push off of the coast, and we'll start off this time tomorrow morning mostly cloudy, maybe a couple of lingering showers, and then with heat and humidity, we'll bubble up a few more showers throughout the late morning and afternoon hours tomorrow. Then Friday evening, here comes that second batch of thunderstorms that we were just talking about. 7:30, 8 o'clock, pushing into our western locations, moving across our central locations around 9, 10 o'clock. By around midnight, most of that activity should push offshore. Right now, we're not in a severe weather threat for tomorrow evening. We'll continue to monitor that and conditions as that short wave, the piece of energy pushes into our direction. Then looking ahead to Mother's Day weekend, a 20% chance of rainfall Saturday, drier and hot for Mother's Day on Sunday. And much cooler conditions with temperatures today reaching the 70s, all thanks to a front that is now down to our south, which is why some of us early this morning saw some rainfall. But most of the rain right now is going to be pushing down to our south as that front continues to clear the coastal bend. We're at 67 degrees currently in Beeville, 70 degrees in Sinton, 71 in Corpus Christi, upper 60s for Rockport, and down to 68 degrees in Freer. So here's that front continuing to push down to the south. Again, early this morning we were tracking some showers. We're not seeing anything significant significant at the moment. Most of the rainfall that we had early this morning in Kennedy County is now offshore. However, we can't rule out a few isolated showers throughout the morning, this afternoon, as well as the evening hours as our clouds continue to stick around with temperatures in the 70s. We'll talk a little bit more about your forecast, plus looking at some more rain later on this evening coming up in a few minutes.